when you run into a situation, this is a cord that I have a problem with. If you look at very closely here, you discover that the metal core almost broke through the cord. So when you go through the cord, you discover out some parts here are soft, and some parts here are very tight. In the beginning, I thought that was because I left it in the snow for so many days. So when you come here, you discover how this part is very, look at that, like very tough. I thought because of the snow, if I hold it like this, it does not even bend with gravity. But I discovered something else. It is not the snow, it is the metal core inside. This is the metal, it is covered by plastic or some kind of polyester. If you cut it, inside there is a bundle of stainless steel wires inside that core. So what happens when you run into a situation like this, you don't give up on it. I discovered that you just have to bring the core back to the center by manipulating it and distributing the core along the cord, the length of the cord. You run into a situation like this, you have to straighten it with your hand. If you look at here, you discover the cord or the steel wire was bent the entire cord, and it had to be loosened because the way I was tightening it around the tree. So you have to keep moving it until you bring it to the center. It will become okay. Look at here now, it become okay, and you distribute the tension in the cord. But right, if you look at that, don't suspect. Now I brought it back. I push it back to the center. Push the metal cord to the center. It will look perfect like a cord from all sides. Right here you can see the steel core left the center, because if you look at the end of the cord, you discover what are we trying to do here. We're trying to do something. Here's the metal core surrounding you by polyester fibers. When you load it with your body and you tie it along the tree, you discover it moved to the side, not to the center. So because it moved to the side, it makes the rope different brittleness on all directions. You have to go through around it and make sure you push the steel core in the center. But don't think that is because of the snow. It might be because of the warning. The manufacturer tell you that you don't leave it in the snow. Because of the snow, you left it in the snow, but the steel become very cold and the fiber, the polyester, is softer. But you can bring the cord back by going through the entire length of it right here. Before you get to the tree, before you climb on it, make sure you push the steel cord into the center to make it balanced, to make the cord balanced. You cannot really descend on this cord by friction nuts. This is the steel cord is pushed to one side and you can lose your life stuck. Look at it. Here it looks like it is all of it jammed. If you look from the side, it is jammed. Why? Because is it cut? It looks like it's cut. The steel looks to be it's cut here. It doesn't look like have a steel here. Is the steel cut here? Here. I'm very curious about this part. It doesn't. It seems to be very soft. Even if you bend it, look at how it bends here with acute angle with no problem. So the metal core is cut in the middle of the rope. If you come here, you cannot even bend it here. Look at it. When you bend it, it looks like this. When you bend this part, it looks like this. When you try to use your fingers, just to see here, it doesn't seem to have any steel inside. Here it seems to be very tight. So the steel is cut. The metal core here is cut. Am I wrong? Let us try to see, because we do not. This is this is the part. Let us see if I am wrong or not. The steel is pushed right here. But this portion is so soft in all directions. So we need to cut this portion here to see, and here also is the same situation. I don't think it has steel inside. So the steel is removed, is cut. There is no steel here. There is no steel core here. So where did it go? It ran away. All this has no steel inside. I think it's right here. You can bend it. You try to bend it here. So there is a steel right in this area. I can feel it. Right here. So let us cut here, because I can feel it right here. This is a climbing rope, so you do not want to take a chance here and get on a tree and discover out. It is right here. It is cut. So the steel wire is cut. The steel core is cut inside the rope. Right here. And that is why this part looks soft. So you have to go through the entire cord to make sure you don't run in a situation like that when the cord snaps on you. Is it going to snap? It might not, but at least you need to explore your cord. So now we explore this part. Look at how hard that thing is, and this portion here is the end of the. That's why it came so long. You can even pull this from here. And this is going to go through. So now we excluded this segment. Here is the other end of it, because it doesn't seem to have any wire inside here. I can feel wire. I can feel the end here. Let us see. Let us cut here and see what happens. Now there is wire. There is a metal here. There is a metal. So this portion. So where did the metal go? Where does it end? There is a metal here on the side. Push the metal. But it ends somewhere. It ends right here. This is where the metal ends. Let us cut it this way. Yeah, right here. So now we know that the metal core can rupture inside the cord, and you have to keep testing that way until you satisfy yourself that you have a cord that's okay.